Hello everybody, welcome to this new video. In the previous video, you have learned the difference between the three types of markets, the hot market, the warm market, and what is your cold market. And at the end, you've also learned how to engage with the cold market, because these are people that don't know you at all, and you need to have somewhere an entrance to be able to prospect them or to send them a message. Now, before we start, because in this video we are going to start the prospecting, I'm going to teach you what you can say basically. And before we start that, there are a couple of things that I need to say, and I'm going to look at my papers because I've been doing this video for a couple of times, and every time there's a little thing where I get confused and then I do it over again because I don't want you to get confused. So, very important thing is to make the difference between recruiting and basically selling your products. Now, what we're gonna do in prospecting, it's neither of both. We actually gonna ask them the question if they are open to have a look at the opportunity or at the products. So do not start to think that in your first message you need to sell something or anything like that. That's not at all the point. What is very important to tell you is that in this video, I will guide you through what you can say to recruit new affiliates, but you can use exactly the same scripts to basically offer your product and ask them to have a look at that. What else do I want to say? Very important as well is that when you come to the point that somebody is willing to have a look at what you have to offer, what do you find in the back office of My Daily Choice? And I'm gonna put the link under this video. You will find under my website URLs, where you find, what is it called? It's called preferred customer sites, the sample funnel, and you're gonna find landing pages. The first two, the preferred customer site and the sample funnel, is when you reach out to somebody and you ask them to have a look at your product. The landing pages are, or you use when you reach out to somebody and you ask them to have a look at what it is you're doing business-wise. Now, very important, the first two, you can simply send these URLs, these links to your prospect. In the second scenario, you're never ever gonna send those links. What you're gonna do, and there's a good reason for that, you're gonna ask their email address when they're open, and you're gonna fill that out yourself in that landing page. And the reason for that is, one, the prospect who says, yes, you can share with me, he or she will, in lots of cases, not bother to actually fill out the email address. That way you win that percentage. And also the marketing system, which is maybe the reason why you've joined, is so powerful in My Daily Choice. Once you basically pre-enroll them, we call that, with their email address, they will start receiving emails of people that you pre-enroll under them. Because if you start with an affiliate or a pre-enrollee, and you keep pre-enrolling people, they come under that person, and every time he or she will receive an email. And every Thursday night at midnight, we have a cutoff moment. And what does that mean? At the cutoff moment, the people who decide to upgrade from pre-enrollee to affiliate, if this first pre-enrollee also decides that, they will be under him in his team. If the pre-enrollee one doesn't decide to upgrade, then these will on Thursday evening or night, after Thursday night, move above him, and they will not be part of his team. So it's basically using the fear of loss to get people to take action and to upgrade to affiliate. That being said, just a short summary. When you reach out to somebody about your product you can send them the link. If you reach out to somebody about the opportunity, you ask their email address. So that's what I wanted to say. And now I will take my sheets. These are the scripts that we use to prospect. We don't do like heavy engagement. We don't do spamming. We basically just remain sincere and we immediately tell the person that we're prospecting why we sent him or her a question. And in my examples, I'm gonna use the name Linda as my prospect, and we're gonna only use this now as if we were prospecting for new affiliates. So here we go. What do you send as a first message to your hot market? And actually here already I need to make a little note. The hot market, actually we're not gonna prospect for the business. We're gonna ask them if they are open to have a look at the product. So what can you say to your hot market, your mother, your brother, your sister? They all are called Linda for now. Hey Linda, I started a new side business promoting health products and I would love to hear your thoughts on them. Can you do me a favor and try out some of the products? If you don't like them, there is a 60-day money-back guarantee. So that's a very open question. They like it or they don't. If they say yes, you send them the link. If they say, or they have questions, you basically also send them the link and you say, look, here it's in the link. I'm brand new, have a look at it, and if you like it, if it seems something for you, you would do me a great or big favor with that. So that's very simple for the hot market. Then your warm market, the people that know you a little bit, but not very well, to be honest, or that you have had some conversation with in Messenger, on Instagram or whatsoever, but you don't know each other personally, etc. You can say, you know, Linda, we have been chatting for some time, on and off, and I have no idea why I haven't brought it up before, but I realized that I actually never shared with you the business that I'm building. I have no idea if it would be a fit for you or not, but are you open to taking a look at what it is that I'm doing? If not, no big deal. So if they say yes, at that moment, you ask their email address. If they say no, what you can say is, no worries, you're awesome. If you would know of anybody who would like to make some extra money, I would love it if you could refer them to me. That's what you can say. And then we go to the cold market, and it's very similar. I'm going to give you two examples. The first example is in case you don't know each other at all, so you just put something on their page, on their profile, and you say, I sent you a message. In that case, you say something nice to start. Hey Linda, I saw you also like Paris. I also saw you like dogs. I love red hair as well, something like that. And then you say, I know that we don't know each other, but I'm looking to expand my business in, for example, Washington, if Linda is from Washington. Just curious, are you open to taking a look at what it is that I'm doing? If not, no big deal. A second possibility is, if you see, for example, on Facebook that Linda is suggested as a friend, or if you have been friends but you've never spoken to each other, you can say, hey Linda, I see that we are friends on Facebook, or I see that Facebook suggests you as a good friend to me, but we haven't really connected. Just curious, as I'm looking to expand my business in Washington, are you open to taking a look at what it is that I'm doing? If no, no big deal. So these are the opening questions. So either they now respond with yes or no. If they say no, we're gonna continue in a minute with yes. If they say no, you say again, no worries, you're awesome, thank you so much. And if you would know of anybody who would love to make some money, I'd be so grateful if you could refer them to me. That's what you say if they say no. If they say yes, I'm open, you say great, I'm gonna send you a video. What is your email address? They will then either give you the email address or they're gonna start asking questions and why you need it, etc. If they say, what is it? If they say, what is it? You just say, you know, it's hard to explain via text. That's why I ask you the email address so that I can send it to you and that you can have a look at it at your time. Yeah? When they ask you questions about the email address, because they want to know why they need to give you the email address, you basically just tell them that this is the way we work, and that it's easiest for them to have a look at their time at the information. Now, people can keep asking questions. If they just keep going on and on with lots of questions, but you don't feel any desire to actually, give you the email address or look at what you have to offer, at that moment you say, look, no worries at all. I understand this is not for everybody, but if you would know of somebody and you know already what we say at that moment. Now, if they give you the email address, at that moment, you basically pre-enroll them via the link that you find on the landing pages in your back office, that you find under this video if you don't know where to find your back office. And if you've pre-enrolled them, you send them a little message to say, hey, you have received a mail from me now. The sender is My Daily Choice team. And then I always send a little print screen of what it looks like when they pre-enroll in the back office. And I say, this is basically what it looks like, and here you find the video. So that's what I do. And I ask them, how soon do you think you can watch this video? And when you ask that, they will say, okay, now immediately, or they will say tomorrow. At that moment you say, okay, great, I will contact you back tomorrow or in 2 days to check with you what you like best. You say to check with you what you like best. That's very important, because at that moment you don't leave it too open and they can't come back and say, oh, this is nothing for me or something like that. They need to give you something they like. If they say, okay, how soon? I don't know, I will see. What I do, I always say, okay, no worry at all. And then you need to have some posture. You say, okay, I'm very busy, I will come back to you. And then you don't come back tomorrow or the day after, you come back end of next week or something like that. You know, that's basically where we are. At this moment, they have received everything. And in the next video, I'm gonna explain you what you do when you follow up with them. Have a great day.